Good morning, students. Now our second chapter is over and uh, we have to solve our MCQ of second chapter, that is exercise. Our first MCQ is, which of the following allows specifying styles for visual elements of the website? Visual means what? You can see all the element of the website. Then which style you have to use? Then we have to use CSS, that is cascading style sheet, CSS. So answer is A, cascading style sheet. Cascading style sheet is used for style for the visual element of the website. If you want to apply style, then you have to use CSS. Second, which of the following is known as special symbol in the syntax of CSS? You know how to write your CSS. In CSS you have to write two portions. CSS has rules that is divided into two portions. First is selector and second is declaration. So our answer is, first is selector and second is declaration. So our answer is rules. Rules is known as special symbol in the syntax of CSS. CSS ma rules is a special symbol and it is divided into two portions. First is selector and second is declaration. So answer is rules. Option A, rules. Third MCQ. Which of the following are two main parts of CSS rules? Can you see CSS rules? CSS rules have two parts. First is selector and second is declaration. So our answer is option A, selector and declaration. Number 4. Which of the following is an HTML element on which style can be applied? Now CSS is divided into two portions. First is selector and second is declaration. In selector portion you have to write HTML element, that is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. H1 up to H6 is known as HTML element. Which element? HTML element. So which of the following is an HTML element? So answer is selector. In CSS rules is divided into two portions. First is selector, second is declaration. In selector portion you have to write HTML element. Which element? HTML element. So your answer is selector. In selector portion you have to write HTML elements, and that is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. H stands for heading. H1 heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 6. It's up to you. Whatever heading you want to use, you can use it. So your answer is B, selector. Fifth, which of the following is the syntax of CSS? Syntax of CSS. Which syntax of CSS is true? So if you want to write CSS, then you have to write selector, curly bracket open, property, value. For example, I want to apply heading H1. I want to apply HTML element H1 as a selector, and I want to apply background color red. Background color red. Now tell me, H1 is a selector, curly bracket open, curly bracket open. Background color is a property and red is a value. H1 is a selector, background color is a property and red is a value. Your first option is select, that is wrong. Second is selector, but inside is value, property. So your sequence is wrong. Third option, selector, property, value, correct. Selection, wrong. So answer is C, selector, property, value. Property means background color and its value is red. For example, I want to apply property font Times New Roman. Then I have to use H1. For example, I want to apply my HTML element as a selector H2. Yeah, H3. Then I have to write here H2. Yeah, H3. Whatever heading you want to write, you can write as a selector. Property. Property means background color. I want to apply font Times New Roman. Then I have to write font colon Times New Roman. Here font is a property, and times new Roman is a value of your property. So your syntax of CSS is selector, property, colon, value. Most important CSS syntax: selector, curly bracket open, property, colon, value. 6. Which of the following has developed JavaScript? Your answer is Netscape. Netscape has developed JavaScript. Who has developed JavaScript? Answer is Netscape. Mind well, Netscape has developed JavaScript. So your answer is 6 in B. D for dog, Netscape. 7. Which of the following is a scripting language? Scripting language, it means JavaScript. Which of the following is a scripting language that allows adding program to a web page? We can design our web page through Composer. We can apply style to our web page through CSS, and we can apply programming to our web page through JavaScript. So your answer is B, JavaScript. If you want to apply style, then you have to use CSS. If you want to apply style to your web page, then you have to use CSS. If you want to apply programming to your web page, then you have to use JavaScript. So your answer is B, JavaScript. Next is 8. Which of the following is a scripting language? Mind well, scripting language means JavaScript. Which of the following is a scripting language that is simple, lightweight programming language that does not contain advanced programming facilities? So your answer is A, JavaScript. JavaScript is a scripting language which is very simple, basic language, initial level language, lightweight programming language. Lightweight programming language means what? Very basic language, very basic programming that does not contain advanced programming facility. It does not contain advanced programming facility. You can create a web page and you can use JavaScript as a programming language, but JavaScript provide basic functionality. It does not provide advanced functionality like C, Java, C++. So your JavaScript is a very basic and lightweight programming language. Answer is A, JavaScript. JavaScript does not contain functionality like C, C++, Java. They are advanced programming level language. Number 9. Which of the following tag is used to insert JavaScript code into an HTML page? If you want to write your JavaScript code, then which tag you have to use of your HTML? Script / script. First option is script, no forward slash. First option is wrong, because script is a container tag, and container tag must be followed by forward slash. Option B, script / script. Correct. Option C, script double forward slash. Wrong. Option D, forward slash script / script. It is also wrong. So your answer is B, script / opening script tag, a closing scripting tag. So your answer is B. 10. Which of the following symbol signifies? Which of the following symbol signifies? It means identifies the starting and ending of the JavaScript block. If you want to write JavaScript, then you have to use which tag? Script tag. Script tag is a container tag, that's why you have to close your script tag. If you want to write anything as a JavaScript code, then you have to use curly bracket as a scope. Which bracket you have to use? Curly bracket. Option A, semicolon. Wrong. Option B, square bracket. Wrong. Option C, curly bracket. Yes, you can see curly bracket as a scope of your scripting tag. And option D, square bracket, it means square bracket. Curly bracket, it means curly bracket. And round bracket, it is known as round bracket. And semicolon, it means semicolon. Semicolon is used at the end of the statement to separate your statement. Square bracket is used as a square bracket. Square bracket is used as an index. In your radio button, we have generated male and female. Male and female. Here male is a 0 index. Male is at 0 index and female is at 1 index. If you want to write 0, then you have to use square bracket. If you want to write 1, then you have to use square bracket. So square bracket is used for index. Index it means position, your first position, second position. If you want to write, for example, I want to sit on your first bench, then my position is bracket 1. I want to sit on second bench, then I have to write square bracket 2. So square bracket is used for index. Curly bracket is used for block of the code, and round bracket is used for condition. If you want to write if you want to check any condition, then you have to use square bracket. So your answer is curly bracket. Curly bracket signifies the start and end of the Java script. Option 11. Which of the following is a reusable block of code that perform a particular task? Reusability of code. જ્યારે reusability of code આવે ત્યારે answer is function. Function means reusability of code. Function equals to reusability of code. Why we are using function? What is the purpose behind it? If you want to reuse your code, if you want to reusability of your coding, then you have to use function. So function is a reusable block of code that perform a particular task. Number 12. Which of the following statement is used to return a value in a function? If you want to return any value, then you have to use which statement? Return. Return true, return false. In our JavaScript validation, we have already return true, return false. So return statement is used to return a value. What is the use of your return statement? For example, I want to calculate a plus b. A equals to 10, b equals to 20. A plus b, 10 plus 20, answer is 30. Now we are storing our answer into C variable. So answer is 30. We have to return our answer, return C. So return C. Why I have written return C? Why I am writing return C? C equals to 30. Our answer is 30. But we have to return our answer to our function. Function does not know C what is the value. Function does not know what do you mean by 30, which values store inside C. That's why we have to return our value to the function. So you have to use return statement. Which statement? Return statement. So return statement is used to return a value in a function. Your answer is a return. 13. Which of the following is generated by the browser? Browser, that is Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer. Due to interaction it means communication. If you want to communicate with your computer, so if you want to communicate with your computer, then you have to use event. Interaction between the user and the web page. Which of the following is generated by the browser due to interaction between the user and web page? User it means us. User it means me, you, we all are known as user. And the web page, if you want to communicate with your web page with your computer, then browser generate a event. Which of the following is generated by the browser due to interaction between the user and the web page? Function it means reusability of code. Response, no. Response, wrong. Event, yes, event. And value, no. Value is wrong. Your answer is event. When user is clicking on submit button after filling all the form. For example, I am filling first name, middle name, last name, radio, gender, hobby, address, and then I am clicking my submit button. Which button? Submit button. Whenever I am clicking my submit button, an event is fire by the computer. What? Whenever I am clicking submit button or reset button, one event is fire by the computer. When you are clicking submit reset button, then event is fire. So it is known as event. It is known as event. Next, 14. Which of the following is not an event? Then now there are various events occur during communication with your computer. When we are communicate with our web page, when we are interacting with our web page, interaction means what? When we are filling our form, then when we are filling our form, at that time we are interacting, we are communicate with our computer. At that time several events occur. First event is abort. Abort means loading of image is cancelled. Your image is loading and then cancel. Second is blur. Blur means what? Unclear. Elements such as a radio button becomes inactive. At that time blur event is occur. Third is click. User click on a form element. When your user is clicking on any element of your form, when user is clicking on submit button, then which event is occur? Click event. Fourth, change. Value of form field is changed by the user. For example, in my first name I am writing Khushbu. Now I want to change my name. I want to change the value of my first name. Then I am changing my first name value. At that time change event occur. Which event occur? Change event occur. Fifth is error. Error means mistake. Error occurs during the loading of a document or image. At that time error event is occur. Focus. In our JavaScript validation we have already learned about focus method. Focus, it means elements such as buttons become active. We have to focus our user that you have to write your name, you have to select your gender, you have to select your hobby through focus method. So focus event is occurred. Load means what? Loading. Document or image is loaded. At that time load event is occur. Next is mouse out or mouse over. Name suggests its name. A name suggests its work itself. Mouse out, it means mouse moves of the computer, of the element, sorry. And mouse over, mouse moves over the element. Next is reset. When you are clicking your reset button, then reset event is occur. Select. When you are selecting your any field, then select event is occur. Submit and unload. So these are various event occur when you are filling your form. So your 14 number MCQ, which of the following is not an event? Abort is event. Mouse over, it is also event. Set is not an event. And load is also an event. That, so your answer is C, set is not an event. MCQ number 15. MCQ number 15. Which of the following is a container for storing data? It means what? Which of the following act as a container for storing data? And option A variable, B integer, C event, and fourth event handler. Answer is variable. Variable is a container which is used to store data inside it. So your answer is variable. We have already learned variable, var, where is a short name of the variable. So important MCQ, variable is a container which is used for storing data. Next, which of the following stands for BOM? B stands for browser, O stands for object, and M stands for modeling. Browser object modeling. Answer is B, browser object model. Sorry, browser object model. Your answer is B, browser object model. Browser object model, BOM. BOM stands for browser object model. So your answer is B, BOM, browser object model. 70. Which of the following is the top level object in the browser object model? Which of the following is the top level object? Top level object, that is window in the browser object model. There is no use in your program of BOM, but we have to learn about MCQ, and your answer is window. Number 17, answer is A, window. Window is the top level object in the browser object model. Number 18, which of the following stands for NAN? NAN is not a number, which is used for telephone, pin code, mobile number, JS, validation. If you want to apply validation of your number, then you have to use NAN, not a number function.